Good afternoon, Facebook. It is, what time is it? It is 11:30 here in Fort Collins. We just got out of church. I'm here with Arrington. Can you say hi?
Hi.
And I'm parked at church. I'm not driving it. But I had a moment of inspiration and I needed to share it. Do you want to hold this? Yeah? Just hold that thought for a second while I satisfy this toddler. So she'll sit still. She doesn't like it when we don't drive. What? You want me to hold your Nemo book? Okay. Our next stop is the library to return a book that we have torn out 5 pages from. So we're going to get to tell the librarian and say sorry and apologize and ask for forgiveness and learn that lesson. That's my parenting moment of the day today. But I just was sitting in church this morning. I just kind of really got like washed over me with something that has been on my heart for a while now. Would you like a lollipop? Yeah, you would. There you go. Enjoy. For those of you joining, there's Arrington. Say hi again.
Hi.
Can you guys give her some hearts? She loves it when the hearts all pop up. Oh, can you see those, Arrington? Can you see all the hearts? Oh, so sweet. Yeah, you got your lollipop? Okay. Great. Mommy's going to talk to my friends for a few minutes, okay? Okay. All right. Thank you guys for jumping in. I appreciate you. So I needed to talk about this because I everything has been changing for me over the last month. I've been I officially started my business with Prove It now a month ago. Yes, today hit 1 month. And it has just been a complete 180 for me on so many levels. And I just feel so different. From the ketones, I'm just happier and a better human and smarter, and I'm just sleeping better. All of the things. The product itself has been helping. But on the business side of things, I have just really seen a huge change in myself, which is just so cool to watch. Because one of the first things I was taught, I've always been a hard worker. My parents instilled that in me at a really young age. I started working when I was 15 or 16, as soon as I was able to. I had a job at a movie theater and very quickly worked up into a supervisor position even at 16 or 17, because I'm a hard worker and I'm diligent and I work freaking hard. And especially when it's something that I'm excited about or passionate about. And I give a lot of myself to it. So when I started my own business 3 years ago as a network marketer, I gave everything that I had to this business. And one of the things that came along with that when I first started was I absorbed all of the training that I could find. Anything was related to health and fitness, to my specific company, to the products that I was selling, to how to do it well. I was researching everything. And one of the things that I learned, and I kept hearing over and over and over again, was to be successful, you have to make sacrifices. Hey, Steph. And so I learned that really early on. And I really took it to heart. So I came down to Ryan, right when I started my business, and I was like, hey, if we're going to make this happen, if I'm going to actually be successful in network marketing and not just dabble, a lot of people just dabble with it because they find a product that they like and they just want to represent it and make a couple bucks. I'd never had that vision. I wanted to take this to the top of our network marketing company. It was my vision from when we started. I want to, the moment I started my business was because I want to be a stay-at-home parent. I want Ryan to be a stay-at-home parent, and I want to have a lot of kids. That's my vision for our family. And I don't want to be a mom at home with 4 or 5 kids alone while my husband works 40, 50 hours a week. That's not the vision that I had. So the whole purpose of me creating a business was to be able to have that freedom and to be able to bring him home. And so I told him, I said, we're going to have to make a lot of sacrifices. So we did. I have been saying no to everything for years. Years now. We would not commit to serving at church because I didn't want to be committed anywhere else. And that's something that I'm passionate about, right? I talk about my faith. I'm a member of a church. I want to give back. I believe that's part of being a believer in Christ, is that we serve others and we serve the church. And that was something that I just took off my plate, that We used to do a ton of ministry work when we lived in Florida before I owned a business. But then that was like the first thing I cut out. I was like, that's extra volunteer work. Psh, I'm not getting paid for that. I don't have time for it. And I had to take that off the list. And we sacrificed date nights, right? Because we had to, like, I wasn't going back to work. I was going to build this business. So after having our daughter, we had to cut back expenses. And so we sacrificed date nights. We sacrificed all of the extras, cable. We had like the basic cell phone plan, the basic internet package, no silly stuff. Like, we cut down to the bare minimum on expenses for a long time. And so like, and everything I was saying no to was me adding more onto my plate for work. And the issue, and something Ryan actually pointed out to me a couple years in, that, oh, hey babe, I see you joined. Thank you all for jumping in. You guys are awesome. After a few years of this, Ryan kept pointing out that, babe, I'm doing research on like other network marketing companies, and I don't see that they're as difficult as what you're doing. And I didn't understand what he meant at the time, but what I've realized is with the company that I was with, I was creating and constantly creating and encouraged to create busy work, create free groups, create training, recreate everything that was already created by somebody else. I was encouraged to recreate it myself. And I wouldn't be a leader if I didn't recreate it, and if I didn't host my own groups, my own team, my own calls, my own training, my own YouTube channel, my own everything. And it creates a lot of work. And so I just kept sacrificing things. And so anytime that I had free time, I was working. And I've been very guilty of like staying up till 2, 3, 4 in the morning working, because I was committed to my goal to bring my husband home, to build an income, to help so many people. And it wasn't like serving me. So I'm like, I have to tell you, I'm a recovering workaholic, and I'm so, like, I have felt such freedom since I left that business. It was so freaking hard to do, but the freedom I have felt in just the last month, like, I don't have all of the busy work. It's just the simplest business. All I get to do is share a product that's working with me, with others, and there's no, like, I don't have time. Like, there's no busy work to create. So I have all of this extra time in my life now. I shared the other day that I was able to like focus on our own personal budget and set goals for us financially to clean my house, embarrassingly so, and like just do the things that I've been avoiding and putting off because they weren't income generating activities. And I feel like I'm getting my life back, and I have that freedom. And one of the biggest things that I'm excited to do is, and I have felt called, and I told Ryan months ago that like when we moved to Colorado, because we believed that this life would be better here. Like, we were not happy where we were at, and this would give us a chance to be in a place that is beautiful, where people are kinder, where we have family, and just really get a chance to like start fresh in a new place and build a life where we wanted to be, instead of moving around for a specific job. And I have to tell you, like, right when we got here, we found the church that we're a part of. And it was only a few weeks in that I told Ryan, I was like, we need to serve here. Like, we need to get committed. We need to get plugged into a city group. That's our like small group. So we got to like build relationships, and we've done that. We've built some amazing friendships already just being in here in like the last year. And one of the things that we were called to is to serve. And Ryan has been able to do that. Like, he has made the commitment, and he joined a serving team a few months back, and he's been serving with the middle school and high school students, which is something that we used to do together when we were dating. I'm gonna cry. Why am I crying? But he's been doing that now for months on this team, serving for middle school and high school students, and I have yet to commit. And it's been because I don't have time. Like, I don't have time. All I do is take care of my daughter and build a business. And they just announced this Sunday, and it's been something I'm struggling with, because it's something I'm passionate about. I believe that as a member of a church, you're called to serve. I'm called to love on other people. I'm called to give away my time to serve others, and I believe in that. But I just haven't physically had the capacity to take on anything else. And this morning at church, they just announced that we're launching a new campus. It's right up the street from our house, and that will be a lot closer to our new house when we move in this fall, a couple miles away. And we're launching a new campus. It's launching in September, and I just felt that I haven't even told Ryan this yet. I hope you're still on here if you have service while you're driving through the mountains. But I want to commit to this launch, and I want to jump in with both feet, and I'm going to give my time and my energy and my money and our money. So I really hope Ryan is on board with this. But I just feel free that I'm able, like, I have my time back. I'm ugly crying, I'm sorry. That I'm able to do this and to give my time and my energy and my resources back in a way that I have felt that I couldn't for the longest time, and I've struggled with it so much, and I've wanted to, and I just haven't had the capacity to, because of how much was on my plate with my last business. And so just knowing that I have this freedom to do that, like, that's why I started my first business, was for freedom. And I thought that I thought I had that. I thought freedom meant that working from anywhere with my laptop was freedom, right? Because I can go all these different places and just work from them. But if you've been to, like, my poor family has put up with so much. Every time that we get together, whether it's with my family or Ryan's family, I have my laptop. It's always with me, and I would be working constantly. Or I'd be on my phone consistently while we're trying to have family time. And my poor dad, he would give me such a hard time about it, because he was like, this is our family time. Like, put that away. You should be able to turn it off. And I couldn't turn it off. And I feel that I can now, because I don't have all of the things to do. There's not a million things on my to-do list. My to-do list now is to share how ketones are changing my life, how they're giving me back my freedom and my life, and how our life has just been elevated to a whole new level. Just sharing that with others and helping them see the same thing in their life. And that's all I'm doing. That's it. There's no fluff. There's no extras. And I can't even tell you the freedom that I feel emotionally. I'm able, and I think too, it's part of the mental clarity and focus that I'm having on ketones, because when I do sit down to work, I can knock it out. I can get so much done in such a little amount of time, and then I can have this, like, the mental clarity helps, where I can, like, focus. I can say, okay, Arrington's awake now. I'm gonna stop. I'm gonna put my phone down, and I'm gonna be the most present mom in the world, and we're gonna have such a great time. We're gonna make awesome memories, and then when it's time for me to get back to work, I will. And please help me. I'm a work in progress on this, so please help me. If you catch a message from me at 2 o'clock in the morning, please scold me and tell me to go to bed, because I'm still working through this, because I am passionate about what I'm doing, and I want to help as many people as I can. But I am a recovering workaholic here, and I'm building freedom for our family, and I can't even go into the financial freedom that we've already experienced in a month. That'll have to be another day. Oh, you made a beautiful bracelet. Can you guys see that? Oh, can you give her some hearts? Oh. What kind of animals are on your bracelet? Huh?
Orange, dolphin, pink, orange, red.
Oh, you got orange and pink dolphins. Oh, they're giving you lots of hearts. Oh. Okay, well, I love you guys so much. Thank you for putting up with my... Oh, see, Grandma's gotten lots of hearts for you. She loves you. Oh, man. I love you guys so much. Thank you for being with me on this journey, for following me, for supporting me, and for trusting me. I am a work in progress. I'm getting better every day. And I appreciate you guys. I love you. And I want to help you do the same. So if I can help you, whether it's to build a business and earn some freedom for yourself, or just to elevate your level to just a higher functioning level and just biohack the crap out of your body with ketones, let's talk, because I want to help. All right, I love you guys, and I wish you a wonderful, happy Sunday. Can you say bye?
Bye.